Hello students. In my last video we have seen finite infinite sets, equal sets, equivalent sets, null sets, all these kinds of sets we have seen. Now we'll move on to exercise 1.2. Now in exercise 1.2 the exercise is quite easy, wherein you can say that all the questions can be done as per the concepts that we have seen in the previous video. Here in question number 1.2 question number 1, you just need to determine which of the following sets are null sets. Null sets, as we have seen in my previous video, that null sets are those sets which are not comprised of any elements. That means there is no such element which you can put into these kind of sets. So say for example the first one, set of odd natural numbers divisible by 2. Now you know that odd numbers are never divisible by 2. Only even numbers are divisible by 2. So if you need to find out a set which comprises of odd numbers which are divisible by 2, they will say that you will be having no such numbers which are divisible by 2, which are basically odd. So based on this I can say the first one is what? A null set. Similarly the second one, set of even prime numbers. Now can you see there are even prime numbers? Can you name one example which are even as well as prime? So we can say yes, we are having 2. 2 is an even number and 2 is a prime number. So based on this, at least you are able to put one element. Maybe there are other elements or not. Now that is not the criteria. Null set does not contain a single element. So if you are able to find out a single element that you can put inside the set, then you will say that no, it's not a null set. So this is the way by which you will be solving them. Based on this, you will try to solve question number 1 by yourself and you send me the answers. Now question number 2, finite and infinite sets. Now this one also you remember from my previous video, that finite sets are those sets which contain finite numbers. Finite, that means a given set of numbers. And infinite sets are those sets which will be comprised of infinite elements. That means if you keep on counting them, the count will never be put to an end. It will keep on continuing and continuing. So based on this you will say that if the set contains finite number of elements, you will say that this is a finite set. If it contains infinite number of elements, you will say this is infinite set. For example, the first one, the set of months of a year. Now set of months of a year is basically what? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. These are the 12 months. So basically these are countable number of elements. That means 12. So based on this you will say okay, this is also finite. Now here you need to understand one thing. Maybe there is such a set which comprises of millions of elements. But still, if that is countable in the sense what? That number of elements, how many elements are there? Countable. That means sometime or the other you will say that the set will be put to an end. The set will end. That means up to this much number only I can have. Maybe telling all the numbers are not possible. Are you getting my point or not? Telling all the numbers are not possible. Say for example, the wealth of Bill Gates. Now the amount of money that he is having in his bank, that's a huge amount of money. Are you getting my point or not? Still, it is countable. It's not like that he is having uncountable money that cannot be counted. That means he is not having infinite money. He is having finite set of money. Maybe that finite set amount is very high, very huge. Still that is countable. So based on that you will say okay, that can also be put to a finite set. Are you getting my point or not? So based on this you will say that question number 2, you will try to solve question number 2. Now question number 3, state which of the following set is finite and infinite also. The similar question you will go through it. Question number 4, here you need to state that two sets are given, set A and set B. Now in set A and set B, a given number of elements are there. You need to compare each and every one of them and you see that is every element of A present in B or not. The sequence in which the elements are appearing in A does not necessarily be the same in set B. They may differ, they may vary, the sequence may vary, but you need to see every element of set A must be present in set B. Second thing, number of elements of set A must be equal to number of elements in set B. That means there should be no such element present in any of the sets. There should be no such elements present in any of the set which is not present in the other set. If you are able to find out a single element which is present in B but not present in A, or vice versa, that means present in A and not present in B, you will say that the sets are not equal. For equal sets, you need to see number of elements are same and every element of one set must be present in the other set. So based on this, you will check. For example, the first one, A, B, C, D. Set A comprises of elements A, B, C, D. Set B comprises of D, C, B, A. The sequence here, they are varying. A, B, C, D, and there it is D, C, B, A. Just opposite. But still, you will say all the elements of set A are present in B and all the elements of B are present in A. Or in other words, number of elements are same and all presents means all the elements of one set is present in the other. So based on this, you will say that yes, they are equal sets. The first one. Similarly, you will go for the next one and you will solve them out. Question number 5. Are the following sets equal? Now, for example, one example I am showing here. Question number 5. Now, in question number 5, first part, you are having set A, which is given by 2 and 3, and set B is given by arbitrary element x, such that x is solution of x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Now this is what, this is set B given in set builder, set A given in roster form. So roster and set builder form. So first of all, if you need to compare, bring both of them to roster form so that the comparison becomes easy. Now what is the solution of this? This is a quadratic equation. Try to solve it. So I am solving it. Yeah, solution. So x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Now this becomes x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. So this is x plus 3 and x plus 2 equals 0. So x equal to minus 3 and minus 2. How these things are coming? This was there in class 10th quadratic equation. I think you should know all this. If build-up splitting is not possible, there was quadratic formula, discriminant, finding out discriminant, then calculating it using the quadratic formula. By that method also you can solve. The main point is you need to find out these two numbers. Once you got these two numbers, now you compare. That means set B is basically, if written in set roster form, this would be minus 3 and minus 2. Now you see, are they equal or not? So A is not equal to B. Why? As you can see that A comprises of 3 and 2, positive 3 and 2, B comprises of negative 3 and 2. So that shows that the sets are not equal. So this is how you will solve. Are you getting my point? So rest of the question I think you will be able to do by yourself. Moving on to question number 6, find the sets. From the sets given below, find out which are equal sets. Same. Now here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There are 8 sets given. You will compare each and every set with each and every other set. A might be equal to B, or A might be equal to C, A might be equal to D. So go for A and see whether A's elements are present in any other set or not. And that also number of elements in both the sets must be equal. Based on that you will say, okay fine, A and C are equal. There might be 3 sets which are equal. There might be 4 sets which are equal. Based on this you will calculate, you will compare, and based on that you will give your answer. So this is what your exercise 1.2. Try by yourself, send me the answers, and then I'll check it out and I'll let you know whether the things are correct or not. So please pause the video to note it down.